Good morning, viewers and subscribers. You already know who it is. It's your boy, 20 Twin. So every now and then I come in and I have a little rant, not all the time. Also, I'll be sharing words of wisdom coming soon. Also, be on the lookout for a podcast we got coming with me and the Twin. If you do not know who the Twin, that is my identical twin brother. You can follow him at every social media platform. He is I am the Twin or DJ the Twin or Facebook the Twin. Okay, but anyway, one thing that I wanted to come back or was brought to my attention is the impact that the brand FILA has done, or the impact of FILA into the new generation. The reason why I say this is because FILA was a pretty popular brand back in the 90s, but what made it popular back in the 90s, I want to say more so, was athletes. For example, like Grant Hill. And I want to, yeah, Grant Hill. Mainly, I want to say Grant Hill, because I remember when I was growing up as a child, I always wanted the Grant Hill Filas. And it wasn't necessarily just the brand of Fila itself, it was just those particular shoes. But I noticed how Fila, along the years, when the 90s coming into the early 2000s, that brand was no longer a thriving brand. However, I don't know what marketing schemes that were taking place to allow it to resurface and be more of a impact in the I wouldn't even say necessarily the mid 2000s, or coming later into the 2000s, so to speak. So, for those people who already wear Fila, and I just want to know your insight on it. For those people that don't wear Fila, what is your insight on it? Why you don't wear it, and what are the reasons? What are your reasons for you not wearing it? But also those people that do wear it, what drew you into that brand now, and that what is allowing you to express more of these new threads that are coming out with Fila. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of Fila. We all are entitled to the things that we like and we dislike, but I just wanted to have a moment to reflect on how I've noticed the impact of Fila coming into the the 2019, 2020, and so forth and so on. Because I know for the next about maybe 3 years, and depending on how Fila goes about its marketing schemes and things of that nature, is going to allow it to continue to thrive. But this was at one point becoming a dead brand. And I say that because you have other brands that are dead brands now. Like, for example, at one point, Saucony was a very big brand. And Saucony now is kind of in between. Just like Asics. Asics was a really, really big brand, and it's still kind of popular, but it's not as popular as Fila and Nike. I mean, we know that Nike has been thriving for decades, and Jordan, but I'm looking at and also with Adidas. You know, Adidas been thriving for decades, but we're noticing that these brands, they're they're putting a lot of work into creating more creative, innovative, and unique styles for the consumers. Don't let me rant. This is just my 4 seconds of, look at me, all of it. This is my only 45 minutes rant of me being aware of fashion, and specifically targeting the brand Fila and its impact into the 2018, 2019 era, and so forth. So with that being said, I ain't gonna talk a hole in your head. Stay in tune for my next video, which is gonna talk about things like the importance of education, and as well as staying motivated, self-confidence being your number one motivation. That's a whole nother video. So with that being said, it's Tuesday for me, one day away from my Christmas break at my job, which will be a nice 2-week break. So let me enjoy the remainder of this day, get through it, so that I can be ready for my break. As always, you know who it is. It's your boy, 20 Twin. Peace out.